Let me ask you a silly question. How many of you live in Brampton? Good. How many of you know somebody renting out a basement in Brampton and in Toronto? Good. I promise you will take home some nice, useful information tonight. From many years, people die in a fire in basement because of it's not built properly, not built as per the code. From many years, landlord of that basement fine heavily because of they don't follow the law. They don't respect the provincial building code to make their basement safe enough for the tenant. There is a myth about people not converting their basement into legalized. They think that they're going to increase property tax by 1.5 times. No, that's not true. The equation of Brampton property tax is as follows. If you create new basement in Brampton, its increased value in the property of that unit is not more than $20,000. And the way in Brampton we get tax is whatever is the value multiplied by 1.1747. That's the Brampton. So 20,000 value will have more $232 in your property tax. So basically your property tax do not increase. Your property tax increase from 2% to 5%, not more than that, if you legalize your basement and register with the city. And now, how to register your basement, your second unit with the city? You have to apply to the zoning department. After zoning approval, you have to apply for the building permit. With the building permit, you have to call insurance company to add more insurance for your legal basement. And with all this, take some money and pay your fees to the city, and now your basement is legalized. However, when you apply for zoning department, what they look for in your property, then they will only allow one second unit in your basement. Many people like to have a couple of more. However, they only allow one. They need to have one more parking space for your rental. If you need two parking space for yourself, you need to have one more for your rental. If you need one, you can have one more for the rental. The most important thing is your property on one side has to have 4 feet of unobstructed way of entering into the basement. If you have air conditioning in the between, you have to move and put it on the back side. The zoning bylaw also allow only 45% of the basement of the whole area of your house. If you are living in bungalow, they allow up to 75%, but not more than that. And they will not allow basement permit if your house in flooded plain zone. Now, you get your approval from zoning bylaw. Now you need building permit to start your building. To do that, you have to hire a designer like me who will make your house drawing as per the building code, and you can submit to the city. However, when a designer design your basement as per the code, he will take care of following thing. For example, he will make sure in case of fire there is another exit so your tenant can escape. So you have to have 2 egress of escape, of exit. You don't need second exit if you have a walkout basement, so that's fine. You need to have certain size of window for lighting you need to have interconnected smoke detector. So if fire in the basement, your upstairs will know and they can escape. There is a fire upstairs, downstairs will know and they can escape. Their need of a designer will also make sure they have to use certain kind of material. For example, drywall, they have to use fire resistant, can withstand fire up to 20 to 30 minutes. It should be fire thickness. The other thing, they need to have sprinkler system in the furnace and around. They need to have a special valve, so in case of fire and smoke alarm goes on, the furnace is shut off, like no supply of gas, so no explosion, no supply of power to the fan, so smoke doesn't follow around and let people to escape. So these are the building code, and people build their unlegalized basement and they create problem. Then you need electrical safety authority compliance. You can get that because when you hire a contractor will hire a licensed electrician, and that will work as per electrical code, and he will make sure and talk with ESA to get you licensed. So that's easy stuff. So now you have your occupancy permit from building code, your electrical safety inspection. After having these two, call to the insurance company and say, I'm ready for the landlord. As a landlord, I'm going and give me that new insurance which needed for my second unit. With having that three with you, go to the city, pay the fees totally like $2,000, and register with your second home to the city. In conclusion, having legal basement costs 7 to 10,000 more, but it's safe. It's advantageous. You will have total insurance coverage in case of fire, and it's a more return on investment because buyer will be safe. He will have more mortgage approval from the bank. So, if you have a chance to make a basement, go for legal basement. Thank you.
Take 1 minute.